Margaret waits until she is home, not in the office, not in the parking lot, not even in her car. She waits until the door is locked, until the curtains are drawn, until the apartment feels sealed. Only then does she place the envelope on her kitchen table. It is heavier than it should be. Not by much, just enough that she notices. She does not recognize the paper. No watermark, no return address, no handwriting, just her name, perfectly typed. Margaret opens the envelope. Inside is a single photograph. No note, no explanation, no message, just the photograph. It takes her a moment to understand what she's seeing. It is a picture of her, kneeling in a parking lot, one knee on the ground, one hand reaching forward, the other holding a stack of loose papers. Her papers, the ones she dropped earlier that day. She remembers that moment. She had been late. She had been annoyed. She had been thinking about nothing important. But something about the photo is wrong. The angle. It isn't taken from standing height. It isn't taken from across the lot. It isn't taken from a passing car. The photograph is taken from inside her car, from the back seat. Margaret stares at the image. The inside of her own windshield frames the shot. The edge of the headrest is visible in the corner, a faint reflection of the dashboard glass. Someone was sitting in her back seat. She does not remember hearing a door open. She does not remember footsteps. She does not remember breathing behind her. She does not remember anyone near her at all. She turns the photo over. Nothing written. No date. No initials. No stamp. Just blank paper. That night, Margaret does not sleep. By the third night without rest, her hands start to shake. Not violently, just enough that she notices when she tries to pour coffee. Just enough that she notices when she holds her phone. She tells herself there must be an explanation, a prank, a coincidence, a misunderstanding, something ordinary. She starts with the requests, every strange archival request she has processed over the past year. She opens old logs. She writes down names, addresses, phone numbers. Most of them lead nowhere. Disconnected numbers, vacant buildings, offices that closed years ago, companies that never existed. But one address appears again, and again, and again, always attached to different names, different handwriting, different email accounts, same location, a self-storage facility on the outskirts of town, unit number 1940. Margaret does not tell anyone. She does not report it. She does not ask questions. She simply gets in her car. The storage facility looks ordinary. Too ordinary. Long rows of metal doors, faded numbers, a flickering fluorescent light over the office window. No one is at the front desk. No sign, no camera that she can see. Unit 1940 is near the back. The air smells like dust and cardboard and something faintly metallic. She unlocks the unit. The door rolls upward with a sound that echoes longer than it should. Inside are filing cabinets, rows of them, tall, gray, old. Each one labeled with a small white sticker. No names, no dates, just numbers. Margaret opens the nearest drawer. Photographs, thousands of them, neatly stacked. All the same size, all the same paper. She flips through the first stack. A man tying his shoes. A woman standing in line at a grocery store. A teenager sitting alone on a bus. Someone staring at their phone. Someone sleeping in a chair. Nothing unusual. Nothing dramatic. Nothing important. Just people existing. But every photo has the same problem. The angles are wrong. Some are taken from ceiling corners. Some from inside closets. Some from high above street level. Some from places no human body could fit. No reflections, no shadows, no visible photographer. Margaret feels watched, not by a person, not in a way she can point to, just observed. She keeps opening drawers, more people, more moments, all mundane, all impossible. Then she sees a folder, thicker than the others, with a single typed label, her name. Margaret's hands hesitate, then open it. Inside are photographs of her entire life. Her as a child, sitting at a kitchen table she barely remembers. Her as a teenager, walking home from school. Her in college, asleep over an open book. Her last week, buying groceries. Her yesterday, sitting at her desk. Her last night, sleeping in her bed. Every moment is ordinary. Every angle is impossible. Always from somewhere no one could have stood. At the bottom of the folder are photographs she does not recognize. Her sitting at her desk tomorrow, wearing a shirt she hasn't worn yet. Her inside a coffee shop she's never visited. Her standing inside this storage unit, holding the folder. Margaret slowly lifts her eyes. She is standing in the exact position shown in the photo, holding the folder, living the moment the image captured. The photograph is not a memory. It is not surveillance. It is not documentation. It is a schedule. The storage unit door closes. Not loudly, not suddenly. No slam, no bang, just closed. Margaret does not jump. She does not scream. Her body reacts before her thoughts do. A slow tightening in her chest, a subtle locking of her knees, the kind of fear that feels heavy. She turns. A figure stands in the doorway, wearing a gray coat, plain, unremarkable, holding a camera. It does not move. It does not step forward. It simply occupies the space. Margaret tries to focus on the face. Her eyes land where it should be and slide away, not because it is hidden, but because her mind will not hold on to it. Like remembering a face from a dream. The figure raises the camera. Flash. Margaret is alone. The doorway is empty. No sound, no echo, no retreat. A drawer in front of her slides open, slowly. A photograph emerges. It shows her, mouth open, eyes wide, frozen in terror. She does not remember screaming, but the photograph says she did. Behind her in the image, something stands, indistinct, wrong, not present in the unit now. Another photograph slides forward, her at a birthday party, 3 weeks from now, smiling, alive, normal. In the window reflection behind her, the gray-coated figure, camera raised. The photo is dated 3 weeks in the future. Margaret understands. She is not being hunted. She is not being punished. She is not special. She is being recorded. Like the man tying his shoes, like the woman standing in line, like the teenager on the bus, like all the others. Margaret places the photos back, carefully, neatly. Somewhere, a camera is already waiting.